Mark Consuelos talks acting, soccer, and life with Kelly Ripa in a new running interview. Mark Consuelos once more showing the ostentatious charm of him. The actor and TV presenter recently had a running interview with Kate Mox in which he'd gotten into deeper waters. The acting life, his work in Live with Kelly and Mark alongside wife Kelly Ripa. Embracing the facile jog and chat editing style, the interview focused on some juicy tidbits about the man of many talents. In bits and pieces of the interview, Consuelos joked about how he hardly runs nowadays unless it is a pursuit. Do not allow that self-deprecating remark of his to put you off from him. At 52 years of age, he is the serious everything fitness every day, all the time kind of guy, hitting the gym 4 days a week and finishing off with a little biking. I'm just trying to keep my knees and my hips, he said with laughter. I don't need any aftermarket parts at this point. Under the arena of conversation, a little more appealing was how it was described as it moved in the direction of Consuelos' enthusiasm for soccer. Along with Ripa, he co-owns an Italian football club from the 5th tier to the 3rd division, which is quite an upscale run in just a few years. They were in danger of losing a football club, said Consuelos on the founding of the club. Myself and a group were able to step in. His eyes nearly glowed with enthusiasm when explaining the sport to the interviewer, betraying that he at least once been onto a field as a soccer player himself, if only he half-jokingly interjected by saying he mostly spent time riding the bench. It was also an unusual entry for Consuelos into acting. This started with a friend in college who dragged him to an acting class. There the teacher told him he should do it professionally. Got an agent in Florida, he recalled. My plan was to move to New York. That changed when the audition for All My Children landed him in Soap Opera Life, which is the same one he met his future wife in. Now the really good stuff started pouring out in regards to the morning show with Ripa. He's the type that never lets you fail, he said admiringly. One piece of very good advice that she gave to him was, it's never as good as you think it is. It's never as bad as you think it is. So far, that piece of advice had seemed to have worked pretty well for him, from guest hosts to full-time co-hosts. Commentary came pouring into the comments in adoration of his down-to-earth nature. Mark is the very best, the best dad, husband, and friend. He is the real deal, wrote one user, whereupon another commented, Mark, how do you manage to look hotter every year? In yet another display of adoration, many more commenters said that Consuelos appeared to be aging in reverse. However, there were some dissenters. In reply to the glowing comment about the couple, one user called out cryptically, unfortunately, not everyone loves them. Nevertheless, those few were entirely drowned in praise for Consuelos' charisma and his down-to-earth demeanor. A portion of the interview was another telling about filming Riverdale, with Consuelos portraying Hiram Lodge. Hiram Lodge didn't sugarcoat being away from his family for long days of shooting, though. If you're going to do that, you're going to have fun doing it, he advised attempting actors. Perhaps one of the most defining moments for Mark Consuelos was when he shared how he got out of a parking ticket by merely rolling down his car window. As soon as the window went down, she was like, "Oh my God, I love you." He laughed. It is those kind of human, real-life stories that endear fans to the actor. As the series was drawing to a close, one of his greatest hits was, "Never take advice from anybody who screwed up more than you." Such great wisdom, humor, and sincerity is why, after all these decades of doing this in the spotlight, Mark Consuelos remains one of the most genuinely liked human beings in the entertainment industry today. Acting, co-hosting, being involved with an Italian soccer team, he tackles it all, going full force with wit and worldview that have won over many.